This is Glenn Rice with Clearview Sewer Cams. We're located at 22594 Zaltana St, Chatsworth, California, 91311. Today is March 29th, 2021. We're performing a video sewer inspection through a 4-inch ABS cleanout located just at the front of the property, just outside the garage area, garage wall at the front of the house. And we are in the planter areas here. Very difficult to tell. The house is a very large home. So this is our 4-inch ABS cleanout. They painted the cap white. It is an ABS, black ABS cleanout. And this is the front of our property here. And this goes around towards the front door. And this area here goes towards our front door area here. And then comes around and driveway. And then we went ahead and zeroed out the camera monitor here. So what we're going to do is we're just going to go ahead and drop down. We're going to drop down. We're going to drop down. We're running a little bit of water in the house just to determine which direction our sewer was running. And so we are shutting the water down. What we're going to do is we're just going to go ahead and continue to push out. And what we'll do is we'll push out, hopefully get out past. And we have a couple other cleanouts that are in the front yard and the plant area here as well. And we did identify those areas, and the water is running past those as well. So what we're going to do is we're just going to go ahead and continue to push out. And it does appear to be black ABS sewer pipe, and all those joints thus far appear to be in fair condition. So what we're going to do, we'll just continue to push out, utilize the water to help us push out. We'll push out as far as we can, and then once we push out and hopefully get all the way out into our city sewer tie-in, what we'll do from there is we'll pull back and we'll take a good look at all our joints. Continue to push out. And it does appear that we are transitioning to what appears to be green SDR sewer piping. And what we're going to do is we're going to pause here for a moment and locate this area. Okay, we went ahead and located this area, and it is on the left-hand side of the driveway. As you approach the front gate, and we did mark it with an orange flag at 7 foot, 0 inches deep. And so what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and continue to push out.
They're not going to be there until like 10:30.
We're going to go ahead and continue to push out. And again, as I mentioned, we did transition to green SDR sewer piping. A little bit of water holding in this area, a little bit of a belly there at that transition. So again, we're just going to go ahead and continue to push out. And it does appear that we do have another clean out here in this area. So we're going to pause here for a moment. Okay, we went ahead and located this area. And this area here is just to the left of the gate as you enter the property. In the planter area, just at the front of the property, before you actually enter the property on the left-hand side in the planter area. And we did mark it with an orange flag at 6 foot 0 inches deep. And this area here appears to be another clean out. So what we're going to do is we're just going to go ahead and continue to push out. And now it appears that we are transitioning to what appears to be vitreous clay. So we're just going to go ahead and continue to push out. push out. Those will just push out. Make a little bit of a turn, and we drop down into our city sewer tie-in. As you can see there, you can see the water flowing beneath us, just beneath us, and we can see our city sewer tie-in there. So we're going to pause here for a moment. Okay, we're going to go ahead and continue. I'm going to go ahead and pull back. We're going to take a look at the vitreous clay in the line as we pull back. Our saddle area appears to be in fair condition, and that joint appears to be in fair condition, and that joint appears to be in fair condition, and that joint appears to be in fair condition, and that joint appears to be in fair condition, and that joint appears to be in fair condition. And make a little bit of making a transition back into our green STR sewer line here. A little bit of an offset in this joint here, but nothing major. Water still seems to be passing through. And we did mark this clean out here at the front of the property at 6 foot 0 inches deep, and this is on the left hand side of the property, just outside the gate. And we're just going to go ahead and continue to pull back. All the green STR sewer line all appeared to be in fair condition. We did have a little bit of a short belly at the beginning of the transition from black ABS to green STR sewer piping, but again, it was very short. So we're just going to go ahead and continue to pull back. And this is another cleanout that we had marked on the left-hand side of the driveway at 7 foot 0 inches deep. And again, we did place an orange flag to identify the area. So we're going to pause here for a moment. Okay, we're just going to go ahead and continue to pull back. And we are transitioning back into our black ABS sewer pipe. And so we're just going to go ahead and continue to pull back. And that joint appears to be in fair condition. Those appear to be long lengths of black ABS sewer pipe, approximately 20 feet between the joints. And we're going to pause here for a moment and locate this area. Okay, we're going to go ahead and continue to pull back. And again, as I mentioned, there appear to be long lengths of black ABS sewer pipe, approximately 20 feet between the joints. And that joint appears to be in fair condition. That joint appears to be in fair condition. And that joint appears to be in fair condition. And we're pulling back into a little bit of water in this area. What we're going to do is we're going to pause here and we're just going to locate this area. Okay, we went ahead and did run some water in the laundry room, and we ran some water from the bar sink at the far end of the house, and all the water seems to be coming from behind us and passing by us. So again, we're just going to go ahead and what we're going to do is we're just going to go ahead and push through. We're going to just push through slowly and just push back out to approximately 30 feet on our camera monitor. And we did locate these cleanouts here in front of us, and it does appear that we do have a belly in this area. So we have a belly approximately approximately 5 to 6 foot belly, or probably actually probably more like a 10-foot belly. But as we pull back, we can determine the overall length of that belly. So we do have a little bit more water passing through. So we're just going to pause here for a moment, let the water pass through, and then we'll pull back and we'll determine the overall length of the belly. Okay, we went ahead and let the water run down. What we're going to do is we're just going to pull back slowly. We're just going to determine the overall length of this belly. We're going to pull back slowly.
Hold it right there. So, go out a little bit. So it ends about right there.
Yeah.
Even
26.
back a little bit more. Probably right where that hump is.
Right there.
Right about right there.
26.5. Okay, we're just going to continue to pull back. And as you can see, we are holding water in this area. And we're just going ahead and continue to pull back. Continue to pull back. It does appear to be approximately a 13-foot belly in that area, as you can see. So we are holding water in that area. So what we're going to do is we're just going to go ahead and continue to pull back, and we're going to pull up and out of our clean out. And we do have another 4-inch ABS clean out that we're trying to identify. So what we're going to do is we're going to run through there and take a good look. So we're just going to go ahead and continue to pull back. A little bit of debris. And we're going to pull up and out of our clean out. What we're going to do is we're going to pause here for a moment and relocate ourselves.
Okay, we're going to run down 4-inch ABS plastic mainline clean out that is about 15 feet away from the other clean out that we ran, and it's painted red as well. We're kind of curious to see what this is. We're going to wipe our camera lens off a little bit more. Gonna pause for a moment. No. Still. Okay, you can see the outside. We're just panning around, and then you can see the outside of the clean out is red. Somebody spray painted red. So we're going to run through here. We're going to just try and find out where this goes. We ran water in the house and we couldn't locate anything. I think we have a lot of mud, a lot of debris in this slide. Pause for a moment. We're going to pull our camera up and out of the clean out slowly to try and see. We're just going into darkness right here. I don't know if the camera has a lot of debris on it, or if we might be going into some type of a tank. Looks like we're going into some type of a tank. Gonna go in slow. Yeah, there's an inlet. Go ahead. Slow. 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 Hold it right there. Looks like a tank. Go ahead and push in some more. Push in some more. Push in. Go ahead. Keep going. The camera's dangling. Keep going.
Right on top of the water.
Yeah, keep going. Yeah, but you're like 9 feet deep. Right there. Perfect. Yeah, it's a tank.
Yeah.
Pause right there because I just want to see.
You're off.
Okay, we're gonna push in, and we're just gonna see how far we can push easily. This tank may be very, very deep, whatever the tank is. Kind of hard. If we hit the bottom, we could curl up too.
Let's want to locate and just see if we went out 30 feet.
We're gonna pull back now. We're gonna stop here. We're liable to get our camera tied up possibly and not be able to get it back out. We can hit the bottom of a tank and just curl up. Sometimes that camera will twist up and get tied in a knot on one of the loops, and then we have a very difficult time trying to retrieve it. But we are definitely in a tank. And now we're pulling up and pulling out of the tank. There's one more clean out. We're gonna just pop our camera in the other clean out real quick. Take a look. Run through the other clean out. I want to wipe that camera lens.
Okay, we went ahead and relocated ourselves to this second clean out, third clean out here. And this again is just to the right of the driveway in the planter area as you approach the front door. And this one here is just a black ABS clean out cover. It's not painted. And this is our driveway area here, approaching towards our front door. And right over there is our 4-inch ABS clean out that was painted red that we had ran through. And then we ran through the initial one that was up against the wall there next to the storm drain. So we're just going to go ahead and zero out here. And we'll drop down. We're just going to take a look. What we'll do is we'll push out maybe about approximately 30 feet, and then we'll locate that area. It does appear to be possibly our black ABS sewer line. Pause here for a moment. Okay, we're just going to go ahead and pull back. We did verify that we are in our mainline sewer line, and so what we're going to do is we're just going to go ahead and continue to pull back. And we did view all this area as we pulled back initially, and all the black ABS pipe appeared to be in fair condition. We did have a belly, we approximately a 13-foot belly as we pull back closer towards the house, holding water and some debris in that area. We're just going to go ahead and continue to pull back. And we're going to pull up and out of our clean out, and that will conclude our video sewer inspection.